Welcome back everyone to Old Man Wisdom. It's currently Friday the 18th of February 2022. Before we start, don't forget, if you haven't subscribed already, then please do. You can join a small band of Forex traders and follow along with my videos if you like. But let's go over to the charts. And here we are, first of all, on the EURUSD. You'll notice here this little blue triangle represents the start of the week. And I've just drawn a few lines as to what could possibly go on for next week. But firstly, we did get a trade here. You'll notice this arrow. This was a trade yesterday that we took, and we had a stop loss of 30 pips just under this low here. But unfortunately, we got stopped out pretty quickly. Typical, as we've been waiting several weeks for a nice valid trade. And of course, the moment we get one, it didn't happen. But there we go. What could we expect then for next week? Well, we've got two options here. So this is the multi-time frame moving average. It's based on the 20 simple moving average on the 1-day chart, but it's plotted on the 1-hour chart so that we don't have to keep flicking around to check where price is in relation to the moving average. So currently price is above the daily moving average, the 20 simple moving average, and this is the last high here. So what we want price to do is to come down to roughly where the moving average is, and then we get a buy signal from our MACD. Now you'll notice that the MACD currently is very flat. It almost sits on the 0 line, but I plot here 3 pip lines either above or below the 0 line. And if price goes above or below either one of these lines, we get a signal arrow painted. So if price was to come down to this area and then move up, then of course the MACD would move above this 3 pip line and give us a buy signal. Conversely, price could move below this multi-time frame moving average, pull back and then drop, and we get a sell signal. So of course we don't really know what price will do, but these are the two options we've got, and of course we'll wait and see. Hopefully whichever signal we get, we'll get it on Monday rather than today on a Friday at the end of the week. But either way, keep an eye out for that. If you would like these two indicators, and of course you can download them from oldmanwisdom.co.uk. The second option we've got here is more of a price action movement. If you like trading price action, then maybe this option is for you. So on the 1-hour chart again, you'll see that price has been moving down in the last couple of weeks. Then it started moving up and gave us an upward trend. And now my thinking is that we might be looking at a downward trend, because here's the last high and price broke the previous low here. It's had a pullback and potentially want price to move lower. So really we need price to break this low here in order to validate this high. Now ideally, of course, in an ideal world, price would come up back to this level exactly and we would just sell. But as many of you know, that's not really how Forex works. Forex trading is not an exact science. It could be that price comes up into our zone before we look to sell. The big question is, how do we know how far this pullback is? Is it going to stop here, or is it going to come up into the zone? Well, that's the big question. What I personally like to see is a load of long wicks, where price is just struggling to move any higher. If we have a few wicks, then potentially it's an opportunity to sell. If price does come up into the zone, it means that our stop loss can be lower. Now personally, when I trade, I like to have a maximum stop loss of 50 pips. Obviously, if it's less than that, then that's even better. But it all depends on your risk tolerance as to how big a stop loss you have. But the point is, if price can move down from where it is and break this low, then we're looking for a pullback. Of course, we just don't know how high or how low the pullback will be. But potentially for next week, we could be looking at a selling opportunity for the EURUSD if price follows what we expect to happen. But quite simply, there we have it. We've got two opportunities. We've got one using indicators and one using a price action approach to the EURUSD. Both of these examples are on the 1-hour chart. And really this is just giving you possibilities of what price might do for next week. So if you found some value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. And in the meantime, have a fantastic weekend. Everybody take care and I'll be speaking to you very, very soon.